For you owners of 1995 and older Mercedes-Benz, I think you're going to enjoy this video. I'm going to demonstrate something here, and I'm sure some of you will just start laughing because it's happened to you. And you go to open up the trunk, you know, after a heavy rain, and when you open the trunk, oh my word, where in the world has all that water come from? And you're looking around, you're going, I don't have any holes in my trunk. How can that much water get in, you know? There's no way. So I just want to share with you some things that I've learned over the years dealing with these type of trunk wetness problems, I guess you can see. You know, the reason I said 1995 and older, it doesn't seem to happen so much in the newer Mercedes because they've changed the way certain things are engineered. It doesn't mean it can't happen, but it seems to be much more common in these older models. Now, when you're going to be questioning where and how does this water get up in here and hide under this rear lip, so when you open the trunk it just spills down inside and gets everything in there wet. There's a couple. I think there's probably three reasons. Number one, you need to make sure that this trough, the drain trough along the top edge, is not full of leaves and pine needles like you see here. See how bad this is? And what happens is the water will collect right here. It will actually roll over that top seal and it'll create a lot of moisture. It doesn't mean it leaks all the way down the trunk, but anytime there's a lot of moisture in the trunk, the condensation will come up, and maybe you've noticed when you open your trunk you've got a lot of condensation on the inside of the deck lid. What happens is that condensation just eventually works its way and leaks down into this seal lip along the back edge. You could have a taillight seal that's leaking, allowing water to get into the trunk and then condensation forming here. You could have a leaking rear window seal. This is really common on the W123 and the W126 chassis. It uses a big rubber seal, and of course even the 201, by the later models where they started gluing in the rear glass, then this became a non-issue. So it's all about water leakage into the trunk. That's the primary reason. You want to stop the leaks into the trunk so you don't get the condensation that collects up on the underside of the deck lid. So what happens though if you've tried and you're not able to solve all the problems, okay, with moisture in the trunk, and you still would like to rid yourself of this water spilling on your stuff when you open the deck lid? Here's a little trick, okay? Get a very small drill bit and come in here and right in these corners, just drill about an 1/8 inch hole. That's all you need, about an 1/8 inch hole right there on both corners, far corners. That way any wetness and condensation that collects in here is going to drip out right here, right above the tail light. And so when you do open your trunk, it's not going to be a problem. I should warn you though, if you drill that hole, you should use something like Miracle Paint to seal it so it doesn't create a rust problem. So I hope that can help you solve some of the water problems in your own trunk.